The true Critter Cove experience begins here. So the last 3 episodes were made in the very extensive demo, which I guess the creators of the game saw because they then sent me a code for the game. And here we are. So I'm here at the 1.0 version, which I've gotten, I think like a week before it actually comes out. I've also discovered that if you let the screen sit for too long, it has a day-night cycle because it's currently nighttime here because I launched the game a while ago and was not quite ready to play yet. Okay, so, yep, let me use my old save. The save from the demo does carry over into the final game. Look at that human, what are those? Be gone. Foul creature. Oop, new critters shipwrecked, there's an update. Alright, so we're back in the game, and now all of my boundaries are gone. And who knows what's been changed about the world around us, but I think we're at least allowed to go around now. There's a coffee stain, or a cup stain. So I can meet new characters, I can proceed on our research and things. Oh god, they're waiting for me. What is that? I think it's spawning a shipwreck, and I had to like sink into the water a bit. What's that lump out there? I can go check now. I probably should. First. Oh god, everyone wants to talk to me. Oh, they make noise now. Did they do that before? I feel like they didn't before. Now it's explicitly an Animal Crossing thing, got it.
Hey, Miro. I've been thinking about all the things you've done for me, and I've been trying to figure out a way to say thanks. I suppose I could just say thanks, but that seems sort of boring, you know? So instead, I cleaned out my junk drawer and found something you might like. It's a key. I have no idea what it opens or how it got there, but you love opening things, Whiskers. Anyways, you're doing a good job. Thanks, Miro.
Oop. Where heart? Sammy has 3.5 hearts now. There we go. Is that their job? It shows the same picture twice. That's interesting. No likes or dislikes yet. Oop. Hello.
So, Miro, I was digging through some old junk I had laying around and found a key. Yeah, that's right, a key. So what? Got all sorts of thin keys laying around. So I thought maybe you could use this one. I thought that maybe I could, help you out, because you're alright. So here, let's not make a big deal about it. It's not like I know what it opens or anything anyways, like, whatever. Not done. Hey, yeah, you. I need some new furniture for my place. Get some for me. Okay? Good. Don't dilly-dally.
So skeevy. Is a barrel furniture? How do I impress Pokey? I did not expect the robot to sound like that.
Greetings, Miro. This unit hopes you are having a quality day. This unit realizes that Miro does not have a clothing manufacturing machine. Now that you have a vessel to travel in, you will be able to craft and place one. Meat persons need some method to make cloth, twine, and other clothing items in order to look acceptable and not freeze.
We were wondering about how you make cloth and stuff. Because we were like, clearly you can make a loom at some point, right?
The workbench already comes equipped with instructions on how to build a loom, but Miro will need to travel to Hot Tropic in order to salvage a broken version to build a new one.
I sold all my looms, didn't I?
Once Miro has crafted and placed a new loom, this unit will examine it in order to make sure it is in good working order. You will do well in this task. This unit will now return to its normally scheduled routine.
I was a fool. It was a gating mechanic for this stuff, so now I need to go out there and get looms and stuff all over again. Womp womp.
Let's see. Put the crate over there, put the barrel in the... I don't see any barrels around here. Put away this extra shell I've got. Extra rocks. This flour is a cooking ingredient. So it goes with the food items. Salt goes with the salt.
We're at 2 master keys used to unlock doors. But what doors? Do I not have any of those? Oh, that's the same thing. Treadmill. Motor. Got 8 of those. Hunk of gross metal. Mechanical parts. My tap over here. Any pipes? Maybe not. I usually have to craft those. So let's just give them a lamp. Let's see. I can see where Sammy is. I can't see where Pokey is because Pokey doesn't have a friendship bracelet, which I guess is like our tracking device. Marrow, just the man I wanted to see. Check this place out. It's pretty nice, huh? I'm thinking of calling it a home, but I need a second opinion. Yeah. Yeah, it is. This is just the type of place a tough guy like me would live in. Looks like there are a few holes to patch up, nothing major. Just need a few simple supplies and I'll get this sweet pad set up in no time. Well, now I got a new objective and also it's time to move the barbell. I probably should have had him move over here, because then it's got like a stage for him to pump iron at. That's why I put it there, is because it's like a kind of like a designated location for it. But maybe it's just a show off and it's just gonna be right here in front of his house. You want to move in next door? Gotcha. There we go. Like, I guess they were just hard gated to not move in until it was the real game. Marrow, I'm so glad you're here. As you know, I've been searching for the perfect house and sharp, I just can't make up my mind. I'm looking for something both cute and bold, you know? Something that really says a peppy guy lives here. You know this place is right for me? Yeah. You really think so? That's literally the bestest news I've heard all day. It's going to need some work before it's ready, but there's really nothing that can't be fixed with a positive attitude and a little help from friends. I don't see a lot of reason to specify which place people should live in, so I'm just like, yeah, alright, go for it. Just kind of like the natural, like, it's like the seed of this particular file is just like, let's just see where everyone moves in. See how that plays out. So, boards, bricks, and metal. One board, boards, bricks, and metal. Alright, so 30 boards, 10 bricks, and 10 metal. It's the type I don't even have to scavenge for the metal part. But the other stuff might be a little harder. Yeah, so we don't need that stuff. Make bricks back here. How many bricks do I got? Let's find out. That's not it. I really should move the chest. I've got a lot of bricks. Not enough boards. Plenty of metal. You're the saw that makes the wooden planks. Yep. Craft like 20 more. It's gonna take a little bit. But I can get the basics done. That'll be a-okay. In the meantime, Himbo Wolf can move in. He moved into such a larger place. And then he moved into like is that his entire house? Just this little square over here by comparison? You better be peppy if you're living in that tiny place. I only needed 10, but it's good to have a backlog. Just hammering away. Everyone's so equipped to just build their own houses around here. Real impressive of them. Them bricks and the metals back. And the cloth. Gonna be time for it to take a nap already because we just happened to be late in the day when we left off. Any notices? Yeah, there are. Anchor. Just checking to see if you were paying attention to me when I told you to check the bulletin board. Well done. Cool. Next, actually post things though. You have not moved. Can't you see I'm trying to relax here? I got you a lamp. I see.
Guess I shouldn't have expected much. Maybe I can figure out what to do with this. It's okay, I guess. Maybe if I cover it with something. Stop giving me more beds. What do I do with all these? Oh, the Pharaoh's chair. Damn. That sounds kind of wild. Alright, let's nap until morning. Also known as sleeping. Ta-da! I put the Pharaoh's chair. Oh, it's small. Put it at my dinky little desk. Wow. Now my 9 to 5 is more exciting than ever before. It looks like a bed, though. The 2 pillows on one side. It just looks like a tiny bed. That's okay. It's trying its best. Let's see. So I think I gave him something not good enough, and he probably doesn't actually like me. Ew, fixing this place up sure took a lot of work. It was nothing I couldn't handle. Hey, Marrow, I really want you to have this. It's just my way of saying thanks for helping me out. You're a real pal. Now, I just need to tear this scaffolding down so we can get a good look at my new place. It's gonna be so woof. A thing that Zoomers say. And it's always in a positive context. The shells. That's a particular appearance. There's like, you've got the... Actually, that one's kind of wild. Each one has its own vibe. How do we finish painting your house? Oh no. Are you gonna be okay? Actually, I can't tell if you can ever go inside people's houses. He just went inside, right? He's sleeping. No more Hugo for today. I'll have to be the Hugo now. Right, let's go see if we got the wood. What's the word, Marrow? Okay, confession, I'm not 100% sure what that means. Don't mind me, I'm just working on my sweet moves. Some people wonder how I can dance without any music. The secret's just to turn on my head music. Oh, I thought that was a distinct thing about the tiger, but I guess they both fix it on that. They have overlapping lines, so I guess it's just like personality types. The wood it is crafted. If I knew I just hung around long enough, you'd show up. You've almost gotten more get up and go than I do. I found something you might be interested in. I had to dig really hard because it was super buried, but I found a treadmill. Might be worth 30 doubloons. Heck, I bet it'd be a super good deal. Do you want it? Nah. Worth a try. At least I got to work my delts super hard from all the digging. And that is the greatest treasure of all. Ripped delts. Get them gutters going. Ta-da. You're gonna be waiting longer because I'm not gonna time skip for you, so have fun. Have fun working on that house. Someone's actually using it. Pokey just seems most inclined to use other people's stuff, like using Hugo's barbell, dumbbells, and then using the bench over here from Sammy's house. Oh god, okay. Contract for salvage, red shell. Get 2 hearts? For just some three red shells? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Commission for Hugo. I got red shells, it's easy. I could multitask these, but I don't know if the timers start when you pick them up or when they're posted. Put the wood away. Put the furniture in here, I guess. I got red shells.
where's the Hugo? I'm here for my Hugo award. He's inside here, isn't he? Because he's not home right now. He's somewhere out here. Where's the Hugo? I need to craft more friendship bracelets. Clearly. Which are themselves made of the shells, actually. Bit of a trap. Alright, well I have them. We'll see when I find Hugo again, because I think I have to turn them in at him. Never done this before. Delivery pilot wanted. Wanted. A part-time delivery driver willing to take an order out to Riggs Outpost. If interested, please come see me at the cafe. Fantastic opportunity. Oh, it's Sammy. P.S. Must have own ship, so I guess that pretty much narrows it down. Oh, and then 1 medal for... Okay. I did accept it, right? I didn't deny it. Back his primary quest. That might give me an idea where he is. Oops. Nope. Well, I can go get some metal. In fact, usually I could literally finish this quest without even checking, but I did just store it all. Nope. Got a surplus of berries and I don't want it. It's the blue wolf. Reveal thyself, so I must not search for you. Oh. Hey, Marrow. Didn't see you there because I was doing these stupid weights. Has something for you. Hey, that's exactly what I asked for. And on time to boot. I guess sometimes you're pretty on the ball. Doubloons. Oh, that's an actual smile. Oh, hey, Marrow. I got a bit of a request that's probably just gonna sound weird. You'll probably just say no, but here it goes. Heard of friends with benefit? No, I discovered that in the before times, people would give their friends special bracelets to know how much they like them. It's totally dumb. Maybe, like as a lark or something, you'd like to maybe make a bracelet for me? You know, completely as a joke. Just so we can say how dumb those olden times were. I totally get if you don't want to do it though. It's really silly anyways. Unless you want to, of course, but you don't have to. Uh-huh. What? Really? It'd be so great. I mean, that'd be fine, I guess. You know, just because it's you and all. But I guess just let me know when you've made the friendship bracelet. Be a complete hoot to see how it looks and maybe wear it around and show it off, you know, for laughs and stuff. I don't have any complexes to figure out at all. Anyway, just gonna sit on the floor now. Crippling embarrassment. Meanwhile, this guy has never been embarrassed his entire life. Did I talk to you about the trip? Oh, I take it you hear about the delivery job. Great! I was really hoping someone would swing by. Anyways, I've got a special order that I need taken out to Riggs Outpost in the southwest of here. Riggs O'Malley put in an order a while ago, and you're the only person I know who can get to him. Here's the order. Just get out to the outpost as soon as you can. He's probably starving at this point. We probably should prioritize that right after I impress my wolf. The wolf. Where is he? There he is. This? Oh. You're not supposed to be here, apparently. Oh, that's hard to cut down. Oh, brain freeze treats 1 of 25. Are those like just now spreading around? Oh, this is a business. Oh, hi.
Marrow, I'm so glad I do have caught you. I've wondered if you could run another potentially lucrative errand for me. What am I saying? Of course you can. I'm always on the lookout for the newest culinary delights to bring our faithful customers. This new one calls for a rather specific ingredient. I need a green egg. No ham! We don't eat meat here. Don't make that face, it's not gross. At least, I hope it's not gross.
Sounds terrible, but I'll go.
Perfect. You can find them in a number of places, but I'll mark your map where you can find one for sure. I've heard you can eat them with a rat. That's me. You can eat them with a bat. You can eat them at the bar. You can eat them in your car. You get the idea.
It is a green eggs and ham joke. I wasn't off the mark. Got it. Would you eat them with a rat?
I can tell by your expression that you're in awe of my rippling muscles. It's cool. I'm often in awe of myself. That's what I'm talking about. This is just what I asked for. You totally rule.
That's a lot more doubloons than the other quest gave me. What effect does that have on people? He's got 1 heart now. I think I said it gives you ×2 affection or something like that. Like some number of affection that's like that many, but you don't. It's hard to know what that actually means. Let's see. Yep, that's all dialogue we've had before. Can't open any of this stuff with our keys. Keep an eye out. In fact, I think I might have even found keys, locked things relatively recently. But I do want to get on some of these quests. Oh, right. Also, I need to help with the water switch before everything goes bad on me. Ah! No! That's unfortunate. I just reset the entire plant. No! Oh, it's still going. Oop. I have to completely start over. No. Did they make an overlap between the watering hotkey and the pick things up hotkey? And it leads to you accidentally picking up the whole planter and destroying your plant? Because that's rough. Whoopsie. Alright, well, pretty low consequence because I'm not exactly dependent on those things. New home for Jasper's already worked on. Pokey, friendship bracelet. I should review the requirements to make that real quick. I might already have everything, because I think it's just the shells. Friendship bracelet? Yep. There we go. I figured that you're kind of like not able to spawn friendship interactions and other reputation progressing things that freely, so we probably should clear them out whenever they happen to show up, so that they can potentially give me more. And it seems like I'd qualified for like a backlog of them in the demo, and so it all like triggered at once when it got here. And where's Pokey? The final quest: find Pokey for the last time, and then I have a tracking device on them forever.
How's life treating you? Not that I super care or anything.
Hey.
Whoa. You actually did it. Wasn't expecting that. Look at this silly bracelet. Funny, right? But I suppose it does have a certain charm. I like the way you put the shells and this little blinking chip together. You worked hard on this, so I guess I'll keep it. Hey, it's also super useful to know where I am anyways, right? Just in case you have an emergency or something. It's not like that means we're best friends or anything. It's just a bracelet, right? It does look nice, though. Oh, you wanted to talk to me, huh? I can't say I blame you. No one else is we're talking to around here.
I'm merging my voices again. I'm fucking up. I think it was like,
I overheard that some people think I'm a grump.
Yeah, that's where I was more. That vaguely, like, I don't know. It feels almost insulting to actually imply that it is, but it's like the shitty attempt at like doing like a vaguely like northeastern accent, as opposed to the other one being the himbo voice. I need to keep them separate. I started making the rat more like a more Joker sounding to just differentiate them from all the other little scrunkly, gravelly voices. You're not real. There we go. Have any weird debris on my watch? I'm trying not to make a super big mission out of it, but I am like, as I'm going around, just clearing out a few more of the weird pieces of stuff that were just here when we spawned. Okay. So about that delivery. I guess I'm a delivery driver now. Uh-huh. Briggs O'Malley. Briggs O'Malley's a rat, looks like. Who is starving to death. Well, that's exciting. I also wonder what that is over there. Yeah, looking at their Twitter, this game is specifically denoted as being inspired by, obviously, Animal Crossing. My Time at Portia, a game I've never played, but I've seen around over the years, and Wind Waker. So I guess that answers a few questions. I'm not that surprised that Subnautica doesn't come up, just because it doesn't actually have a massive amount in common with Subnautica, but it does kind of scratch some similar itches sometimes. I'll be interested to see how much it plays with that kind of stuff in terms of what it takes to get around and go further or deeper. Just because, like, it's wonky burger poster. It's definitely smart to try to, like, have a gating system that stops you from getting further and then encourages you to discover new things or progress through the crafting. That just gives the whole thing kind of some structure. Funnily enough, I think this stuff might exist because it's like some of the only ways to get some of the items in the game. I think some of the stuff might not exist outside of being salvage. Oh, I'm dying. I was not being mindful of how often I was surfacing. Goodness, this is a lot of boxes. Calm down. It's interesting seeing how, like, it has a system for crashing and collapsing when you loot a certain amount. It might just be that half of it falls when you loot this much and half of it falls when you loot that much or something. Last time it wasn't like it wasn't like it fell apart because you finished looting the contents of it. It fell apart because we had a... Like, when it fell apart last time, it revealed a chest that was inside of it. It's a tiny island with a person on it. Hello. New friend? Can't tell what they look like. That is a squid person. Huh. That is a bright combination of colors. Oop. Oh, green egg. Well, there we go. Just sand. This whole beach is sand, but this is where you can gather some sand, and then you're out of sand. There's no more sand to gather. This tiny island has some surprises. I know these marble blocks are a bit more unique. Probably worth gathering. 5. If that's more than before. Thankfully, these dishes I cook never expire. Well, you're not stranded. You teach me how to fish? Well, look what the tide drug in. Another intrepid lover of fishing, perhaps. Pleased to meet you, Merrow. I'm Barnacle. So, out here trying to catch some fine fish? I'm not a fish. Well, I'll be inked. How is that even possible? Got yourself a case of sea madness or something? Never mind. Barnacle will set you up straight so you can partake in the epic battle between octopus and fish. Nothing else in all the islands like it, I always say. First thing first, you're gonna need a stout pole. Going right here. This here is Paulina. I'm not good at naming things. She's the luckiest pole in the entire world. No, you can't have her. But I can give you instructions on how to make your own Paulina. Ah, here we are. This will do nicely. Just follow those instructions and you'll make a fine pole and be catching fish in no time. When you got your pole made, come on back and I'll take a look at it for you. Whoops. Oop. Basic pole. Can I make it in this menu? Yes, but I need a pipe and I need 2 gears. I don't know if I've ever made a gear before, but I probably already can. Huh, that looks like a huge area that we haven't been to yet either. I probably won't explore until I run out of objectives, just because I feel like might as well try to like clear out all the stuff that's already on your plate before you try to like poke at new islands and discover what might come with them. But I figure half the time the quest will probably point you to the new islands before you get stir crazy enough to check them out yourself. This guy lives on his own fort. His own rig, I guess. Yeah. Blech. I don't respect other people's property. Fishing rod stand. Slowly on our way towards that. Dude. Staircase barricaded? What's going on here? Are you trying to keep me out? Why? Because I'll destroy all your stuff? Delivery.
Ah, my lunch. Honestly, completely forgot I ordered this. Thanks for dropping it off. Hey, since you're here, seem like a hard worker, maybe I could get you to do something else for me. I've got this set of stairs in the back that have been on the fritz lately, and I was hoping maybe you'd take a look at them. If you can get them working again, I'll make it worth your while. Let's just say I know a thing or two you might find useful. What do you say?
Uh-huh.
That's the spirit. I know you weren't the type to avoid getting your hands dirty. Just see what you can do about those stairs and let me know.
Get my stairs working again? Oh, I guess they are on the fritz. I'm just like, I'm not used to hearing something being referred to as like working or operational and so on when it's like an inanimate object that doesn't do anything. Like, I guess stairs can be destroyed or blocked, but you know what I mean? It's like, what are you talking about? Can't have those. What is that? Rubber. Vending machine? Why is everything screwy on here? There's a bunch of weird old and broken stuff covered in plants, but it's like, did he make this place? How'd that stuff get here? Oh, that's gonna need a gear. That's gonna need a motor. Metal pipe. One's hard to get the prompt for. Gear. All right, so gear, motor, pipe. If I can make those things, I can bring them back and get the stairs working to get up to something. There's something up there. Don't think we're getting inside until then either. All right, so gear, metal pipe, and fishing rod. We've got a few objectives. Let's head home for now. I can even remember where I am. All right, so heading north, what, east. We are beyond the horizon. Whoa. Distant camera. Definitely hoping I get like a nitro at some point. I just want to speed boost around. Bum, 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 bum. Being inspired by Wind Waker is funny because there's a similar vibe of like, either you really like just kind of vibing out on the massive open ocean and just staring at it while you go, or you're like, please can I get to my destination? It's empty. There's nothing happening. Your mileage may vary. Also got upgrades on here, right? It's a lot to look out for. Headlamp would be nice with a metal frame. I need to be able to afford it. I need some income sources for some of this stuff. Thought I saw something weird over here. Something going on. Oh, the water looks different right here. Like in a strip. Oh, maybe it was, I think I saw the fish. Definitely thought something looked weird. There's some odd plants down here. But not the kind we should necessarily be looking for. More quartz. Oh, geez. Quartz has been pretty rare so far. Whoa, whoa, that was weird. That was a weird combination of animations that fought for supremacy for a moment there. Nope, you're not busy right now. Oh. I can now make glass and rubber and plastic and resin. You can use resin to make the plastic. It's a whole and then, yep. Whole hierarchy there. So for a fishing pole, I need 2 gears, but I need a 3rd gear for the other thing. Oh. They only let me make 1 gear. I didn't get to ask for more. Maybe it's because it's my first one, or maybe I just don't have enough metal plates to begin with. I think it's because I don't have enough metal plates. Let's get you busy making metal plates so I can get more of that done. What was that other part it needed? It needed like an engine, right? Probably not a broken one. So I could bring him a metal pipe, that's easy. Putting away some berries. Don't need these regular eggs. We need to keep the green egg though. I guess I do have my quartz in here, and quartz is not a special... I think I mistook it for a big special crystal item. Like a cosmetic one, but it is just a part. It definitely would be nice to be able to set up, like, personal stacks. Like, this is my stack of this, and this is my stack of that. And then have your stuff, like, just get sucked into those stacks when you press a button. Just to save on the time spent trying to put everything where it go. Although even just a hotkey that lets you... Oh, white marble block and marble were different. Got it. But even just a way to... Like, if I can, like, shift click... Nope, that's splitting a stack. Let's check this. So shift, no. The shift click was stack. No. Oops. Huh. could have sworn that I used shift-click to split a stack a minute ago. Yeah, shift-click to break stacks. Why isn't shift-click working now? Did I activate caps lock? Did I bug out the interface? I was gonna test whether or not splitting a stack, how that works, because like if you split the stack, maybe when you send it, maybe when you then right-click to change which side it's on, maybe that would cause it to automatically stack with the amount that's already there. But shift-click seems to have broken. Let's get back to the mayor. So I've got his weird eggs.
Stop judging my culinary prowess before you try it, Marrow. I need that green egg.
Yeah. Knock yourself out. I like $1 million now.
Excellent, Marrow. This looks delicious. No, that's not the word. Acceptable? Still no. I hope it tastes better than it looks. Regardless, we'll tell everyone it's a delicacy, or an acquired taste. Believe me, Marrow, with marketing like that, people will be lining up for this dish. They're not here for the food itself. They're here to take photos of it, to impress people on social media. The FOMO will be off the charts. Then everyone will have to come here and be disappointed. But we have their money then.
You are well on your way to having an amazing destination, Marrow. But we can't stop now. This is ever so much more to be done. What you need is more tourists. More tourists mean more money, but it also means you need to make more attractions for them to all to deal with. And that's a problem for tomorrow. Today's issue is you simply must get more people to come here. Fortunately for you, I sell the solution. Just buy the bonus tourist package that I have for sale, and the tourism board will handle the rest. You'll literally double the number of tourists that show up with every cruise ship. It can be a bit pricey, but ultimately it's worth it. Top notch. Yes. Just yes. I don't remember what his voice was, to be honest. Clothing shop blueprint. Cafe. Well, we know who wants to work at the clothing shop, so maybe I should get that. Oh, the tourist package is expensive. Let's get the clothing shop one so we can get our tiger friend employed. This is the clothing shop? Well, I guess it does look like a little boutique, doesn't it? There it is. Nope, don't dig it. Oh, it's gonna cost a bit. Alright, so 5 stone slabs, 10 bricks, a loom. So it's tied to my other quest to finish making a loom. So let's get back to, we'll get back to the loom quest first. How's that production going on over here? Got some more of these metal plates. Got 1 gear, but I need to make 2 more gears for the other thing. I need 2 gears for my fishing pole, but I needed 1 for that distant thingy. I was making 1 for fixing that guy's stairs. I should have paid a little more closer attention to what engine he needed, because I think it probably needs to be fixed. And not one of these broken motors I have lying around. Loom? Oh, I do have old looms sitting around here. I just need these gears. Okay, well, additional use of gears. I guess I should need to keep making gears. But that's fine. Okay, is there a fixed motor as an option? It might be made over here. I don't think I'm allowed to check what you can make at this thing. Oops. Until it's done crafting. And this just makes furniture. Like sandcastles, which you need a pail to make, I guess. I guess that's the part you use to do the sand part of the sandcastle. Ironically, you don't need the crafting ingredient sand for your sandcastle. wonky burger poster. Okay. Okay, so I don't need to go get another loom ingredient. I can just make a loom right now. Da-da-da-da! I feel like I should place my loom and not immediately use it to build a new building, so I'll have to go make another one too. But it'd be silly to use up my loom. Let's see. Let's maybe take the loom upstairs. Oh, it doesn't fit there. Huh. Oh, snap to grid button. That's nice. Was that there? Was that on the screen the whole time? I can't place the loom upstairs. I wonder why. Also, that's it, snapping to grid? It feels like it's facing the wrong direction. Is the grid not aligned with this particular building, I wonder? Alright, just kind of an awkward place, but I'll just jam in here. Cloth, threads, and rope. Okay. So you can use thread to make rope, but you can use fibers to make both cloth and thread. Let's just get one of these projects going. Congratulations mode activated. This unit is impressed with Meat Person's craftsmanship. Marrow continues to exceed this unit's expectations. Looms are very useful crafting stations that will help Marrow continue to make a better town. The workshop can process any materials that we have a recipe for. Its capabilities can be expanded by adding more crafting stations as well as discovering new recipes. As previously stated, you are authorized to use any of the machines within the shop. Warning: this unit does not request that you avoid putting your meat This unit does request that you avoid putting your meat parts within any of the machines. Doing so could result in the loss of meat part. It also makes the machine very hard to clean. Got more of these finished. Alright, so I need to make another loom for the actual building out there. So let's get busy on that. So I need one more gear again. But I also need 2 more gears. So let's see, five gears, right? No, 4 gears. 1 for the loom, 1 for the repair, and 2 for my fishing rod, I believe. Alright, let's check this thing. Okay, I now have an item that is in my inventory and my chest. Right click. It auto stacks. Okay, so I've just been dumb. Which is normal. That happens all the time. It's really hard to avoid. So if I just right click, I can add things to a screen. And if they're a screen that already contains that stack, then they'll auto stack. And that's good to know. That will save me some sanity. Because that one screen in particular is just a lot. Finish one yet? Finish one yet? Finish one yet? Please? There we go. Ready to make my first loom. Second loom. Specifically the one for the building over here. Ta-da! And just one awkward pipe. I should probably keep that for my... Oops. Ah, whatever. If it goes to any destination, it's good. 5 cloth, 10 grip, 10 brick, 5 slabs. Okay, I think I got a couple minutes before my heart rate falls. What can I do for you? The usual one. My amazing cardio. He either calls me incredibly dedicated and heavy on cardio, or he calls me lazy and flabby. And he forgets which one he said last time, I guess. That cloth. Got the slabs. I'm bad at memorizing lists of things while I'm multitasking. Alright, just 2 more rods and we're done. Looks like right-clicking to do that also skips the prompt to donate it. It just assumes. I need to make more metal pipes, but those are made here, I think. Or they're made here. You know, they're made in this thing. And that is unfortunate. Alright. Make 10 more bars. Figure we should just keep things busy. Oops, I used all of it on cloth. It's fine. I want to keep various stations working. But they're working on something. I can make more marble slabs out of, what is this? Normal marble? So the marble block is something else. A softwood plank. We have an advanced plank to make that uses resin. Which is probably a bit of a struggle because we don't have that many resin most of the time. I got the gears I need. All of my gears. I needed something else. Pipes from you. Yes. Metal pipes. Craft. Just make a bunch of them. We could use pipes. There we go. The sun's going down already. It'd have been so... Oh. Those birds look like they exploded from a single point. Just outwardly and terrifyingly. This crafting stuff's gonna keep me busy. Do want a headlamp. I gotta figure out how to make a metal frame, which I probably already have access to. Oh, the money though, right. It's the saving up the money that's gonna be tough. Kinda just like the cosmetics of a headlamp, so it's hard to justify spending $750 for. I'm not sure if I can even imagine that it's super useful most of the time.
Ah, if it ain't my favorite sailor, Captain Marrow. Have you come by to hear one of Anchor's harrowing tales of the sea? Yeah. Seems that most of me time is spent just keeping things nice and tidy. I swapped port be a productive port, I always say. Even though you're the only person here. At least that be what I'd be saying now that I took the job.
Oh, goody, Marrow. I was just about to reveal my new home, and I'm super glad you get to see the big moment. Took a lot of work, and I got a lot more than a little dirty, but it'll all be worth it in the end, and none of it would have been possible without you. So I went ahead and got you a little something. It's not much, but I hope it shows you how much of a your support means to me, Sharp. The fun time bed? Excuse me? Now, on with the show. Here she comes. Da-da-da-da. Oh, immediate workout. Because you just have so much energy to spare. Sorry, Marrow, I was focused on my super awesome workout. I didn't see you there. It's time to tone up and get fit. Did you think I just naturally look this cute? Well, yes, I do. But I also work super duper hard at it. Natural talent is wasted without proper training. That goes for all things in life, not just looking good. The pipes. Those might be done by now. Oh. Hey, Marrow. Can you do me a solid and get me some new threads? These old ones just aren't holding up anymore. I'll get you some new clothes. Bam! You know you're the boss. You're the boss, you know that? You get to dress him. I have no idea what we're allowed to make. I'm scared. Glazed veggies. I don't know how to make those. I'm scared. It might be honey and veggies. Bread. Okay, that's easy. And an old bottle. You know, just any old bottle. I'm bored. Yep. Yep. That's enough pipes. Let's get this shop going real quick. This makes you worry. This makes you want to work all day and night because of the 2-day time limit, doesn't it? I don't want to work at night though. I mean, honestly, I could probably keep going. It's just that visually, this gets harder to look at for viewers when it goes through like video compression, then YouTube compression, then whatever weird contrast your weird phones apply to these things. I play any horror games, and sometimes you guys are like, I literally can't see anything on the screen. And I'm like, huh. Well, I can't fix your phone. It's the fun time bed. I guess. What am I supposed to do with all these beds? Pretend to have friends? Nobody's staying in my house. I just have increasingly absurd beds. See? Click, right click. Yes. Good. Should have grabbed the thread from my thing. It is dumb that I didn't just put this in, though. I was literally walking by it. Now it's gonna take time to build. It's fine. The important thing is that we're proceeding at things. Doesn't have to always be super duper efficient. There we go. Hard to tell when it's like done or not. We'll try to make a fishing pole. I keep things in my normal inventory, my normal crafting. I've got it. Oh, and here comes tourists. Let's see, fishing pole should be another one for the bar, yep. Put amongst my actual tools. I want to figure out how to make glazed veggies. Sponge leaf lettuce. Dragon fruit. Blushberry. That's 2 separate blushberries, whoops. My new system is paying off, haha! Alright, just experiment with some of the stuff in general. I don't know what my plan is. Let's check with the new people, though. I should have grabbed a thread. Okay, so the thread was for Pokey. Glazed veggies for someone. Whoa, new people. And they're the ones working out. That's a face. Are you okay, ma'am? Oh yeah, check out these gains. I love having access to weights on vacation. Alright, well that's the first happy person that's ever come here. Those are both terrifying new people. S'more, because they got that pattern, that's funny. I like that there are plenty of places to sit around here. I'm on vacation, I don't want to be standing all the time. Wow, I made one weightlifting station and one stool and everyone's happy, or one bench. I like that there are plenty of places to sit around. Oh, yep, same line. Look at these new OCs, somewhat terrifyingly in the same animation pattern right now. This one's wearing a crop top. That means I can make a crop top. This is important lore. Even recent, alright, because he wanted new clothes, yeah. We can go on the ship. I don't know what the tourists actually do. Can I do anything on the ship? The other side opens up. Like, in concept, they generate money for the island. I just don't know what they do, like, in the gameplay loop. I haven't realized what the effect is yet. They just kind of show up, and I don't like it when they all look like they're gonna starve to death, so I'll try to fix that.
Oi, Captain Marrow. I hope you have a fair wind at your back today. What can old Anchor do for you? It seems that most of my times...
Alright, nothing new there. I definitely had a goal that I definitely remember. Okay, so he's working on that building still. Right, I have thread for someone. I think it was for Pokey. And... Yep. Pokey thread, and I can find Pokey via the map. Just like... Okay, there it is. At my house. They're both at my house, hiding from the tourists.
Hey, yeah, you. I need some furniture for my place. Get some for me.
Okay. I have something for you.
Hey, it's exactly what I asked for. And on time to boot. I guess sometimes you're pretty on the ball.
Oop. Just skipping away. So oh, they're dressed up in their tracksuit now, just like you are. These guns are only for shit. Oh, the bottle. I forgot. Scuba set? Oh, I guess that is new clothes. You're not gonna have my new scuba set though. I need that to live.
I need my scuba to survive.
See, I guess I could check if I have a least favorite piece of clothing and give it to him. That depends on me wanting to not have that clothing anymore. The Fiesta vest. These categories? Huh. These share... So these two have a beach icon. This one has like a exercise icon. Tie. That's a fancy dress. These both have a top hat, which is interesting. I don't know why they'd have a top hat specifically. I think it means that these costumes are in sets, essentially, like they're themed. Is strange. So since he's the exercise guy, he might specifically want the Fiesta vest. I should check my new loom to see what I can actually make first. First, I was going to grab one of my excess beds to give away. Pokey, who hath vanished once again. Got something for you. Here's a bed. They're always so disappointed. And then they just flex on me by sending me an even better bed. Jeez. What am I supposed to do with all these beds? Who were these beds before? I am so limited in my capacities. Anyway, I'm pretty over the weird children's bed, honestly. Don't want it. But you... Room for two? Whoa. Back to my furniture. Ta-da! Strange poster. I gave away my thread. Done delivering thread, so that's fine for now. So I need to figure out how to make glazed veggies. And I feel like a lot of the stuff that, even when I've made veggies, I feel like a lot of them weren't veggies necessarily. As weird as that might sound. What have been made exhausted. think you just have to water your plants in the morning every day, and that's about it. Alright, loom. Right, the loom just makes thread and stuff. I didn't forget something, it just doesn't make clothes. You make most of your stuff here. Watering can. Blah, blah, blah. I don't think I can make a clothing station yet, can I? I can just make the parts for them. Maybe when this is finally done, I'll get more clothing options. So for now, let's go for the Fiesta shirt. You're gonna reach the form that every furry takes. Every OC just ends up in a vest with no sleeves. Ta-da!
This is what I'm talking about. You totally nailed what I'm going for. Get ready to watch Hugo strut down the street wearing these fancy new duds. Haha. Look out, people. You're gonna get whiplash turning your head so fast. Check out my outfit. Thanks a ton, Marrow. It's only fair you take this old outfit of mine.
We traded. Why a soccer ball? Now he's slightly more shirtless. Yeah, I think you were supposed to give them something that matches the clothing they got. Did they give... I don't think they gave me the outfit. They gave me a soccer ball. We did not train shirts. What a place to keep a soccer ball. Just a soccer ball that's just like on top of your table. Just cursed. Oh, it's raining. Oh, so they came here for the umbrellas for cover. Is this even safe to be out in? What if someone gets blasted by lightning? What if they look up and drown? Great. Now my vacation's completely ruined. Stinky. Waddles just says stinky. What if they look up and drown? Oh my god, look at his raincoat.
You see that? That bolt must have been like 1 billion volts or something. That's some serious power. Woof. The cave has been incredible lately. You're always going to get something good there. The cafe, I'm an idiot.
I'm a walking rainforest from all the sweat. Sir, it's raining on you. It's not your sweat, I don't think, that you need to keep worried about the range for. 5 seconds after I give him a new costume, it's instantly a superstorm and he's wearing completely different clothes. That's kind of funny.
Oh, great. Well, there goes my day. These storms always pop up at the worst possible times. May I make one small suggestion? Cover your mouth when you talk. You look seriously need a mint or something, like whatever.
I'm being bullied. We don't have toothbrushes on this planet yet. We lost them all in the apocalypse. Alright. Now the question is, can I light the cooking station when it's like this? It's like my last mission I want to try to complete before I probably try leaving. And accomplish something else out there. I don't have any garbage in my inventory for once. Betrayal. Grilled veggies, sparkler stick, green eggs and scram. Okay. Oh, weird. One of those was like monochrome, the other ones weren't. Oop. Did I get it? There it is. It doesn't have like a duration list. Don't make fun of me with your slop. Alright, so spice, salt, make salt, which is its own bit of weird. If I experiment with sugar. Candy. Okay, so you can make candy out of sugar. I don't think you can cook candy. Dragon fruit. Spice. Is that what it always said? Any spicy food. Is dragon fruit spicy? Let's see. This might be how you make a glaze. Like a coconut glaze is a phrase I've heard before. I don't know. Nope, you get it. It makes sugar. Let's see if I can RNG something. I don't know if they give you any feedback on how to best find things. Oops, slop. Berry, a dragon fruit, flower. I don't have much of an instinct for video game cooking necessarily. Slop. Uh-huh. Let's see, egg, flour, sugar. You think that would make like a little cake or something, right? I mean, I don't have like milk, but I can only do 3 ingredients. Slop? That's not what I expected. Dang it. Well, yeah, I don't have much of an idea of how to proceed with that stuff. Womp womp. I put most of my food items back. So I needed a metal pipe and a gear, and I guess maybe I'll take a broken engine with me. There's a metal frame. Craft one of those for whatever I needed that for. I definitely remember. Listen, don't make fun of me. Oh, it's for the light, right? Oh, but doesn't the light require money? Is that the looming thing? Am I thinking of the light again? Am I a big old fool? Yep, that's what I'm thinking of. Let's find out if the game kills you for going out into the water at night. I think storms are supposed to be, like, make it easier. I think rain and storms are supposed to make it easier to fish in real life. I haven't really been one for going out even early for fishing, let alone everything else. I don't care about fishing in real life. I'd literally rather hang out with the people who are fishing than try to fish myself. Just chill. Would you look at that pole? She's a real beauty. Nothing like my Paulina, of course, but a pole any fisherman can be proud of. You'll need to test her out. Only way to test out a new pole is to catch some fish. The island has a few nice and easy fish swimming around its shores that practically catch themselves. How about you catch me 10 gupper? That should be a nice beginner challenge. Just toss your line in the water and wait for a strike. Hook the fish, then keep your pole's sweet spot to reel them in. Simple as can be. When you catch those fish, come back and show me. Inked. I'm so excited to see a young angler start their journey. From my understanding, in Animal Crossing, they also just randomly shout a word periodically that doesn't feel like it flows with the sentence half the time. Wasn't there like a whole cluster of fish there just a second ago and they just all went away? I wonder if you do have to fish into a crowd or not. Oh. I wonder how the controls work. Oh. I guess they were nibbling at it, but they hadn't bit yet. I don't know the controls yet for this keep it in the sweet spot thing yet, so we'll see about that.
Me, little guy.
No. No. Oh, it's like the Flappy Bird thing. I think this is how it works in Stardew. It's basically Flappy Bird controls. You keep pressing it over and over again. I'll catch 5 gupper and give them a barnacle. I thought he said 10. I don't want to wait for... I'm not complaining. I don't want to do 10 in a row either.
La da da da.
Alright, yeah, hopefully they keep going faster. That first one took a long time to bite.
Come here.
Succumb. Succumb! I should maybe try fishing on each island to see what if they give you different things. Okay, now there is a cluster of fish over there. They look completely different though. Oh, this might be the generic placeholder ghost fish though that's always here. New critters are shipwrecked. That's tragic. Oh, no, my impatience. Everyone will know that I'm I tapped out. That was my bug. Huh? Come here. Come here. Ha. Da. I did it, I think. Fair winds to you. Just look at these beautiful fish. It's so beautiful. Hold it together, barnacle! I can't help it. Seeing the first catch from a new angler is just too much emotion for me to keep inside. You've made this old fisherman proud. A natural-born fisherman you are. Okay, I'm fine now. You know that fish are not only great for cooking, but they're also an excellent source of oil. Just need to smash them up all good like. Fish facts. You've done such a good job. I feel like I could teach you something else. Fish racks are stylish and bring just the right odor to any fish village. Odeur. Take care, Marrow. Keep practicing and I bet you'll be taking on the real monsters of the sea soon. These fish aren't going to catch themselves. Ta-da! Sometimes you forget to have the recipe thing in your hand. I'm gonna do a fish rack now. Conspicuous squid man. get a really specific angle on it when you try to get a close-up because just low to the ground. Just real low to the ground. Fix the 3 broken platforms. Don't know if I can do that, but we can try. Greetings, conspicuously missing thing. What used to be there? I wonder. Tripping me out. Anyway. Also, what's over here? What happened here? How'd this all get here? I think some of the crafting stuff might be the kind of thing that I eventually use, like, the somewhat inevitable wiki for so that I can maintain my sanity. Because I'm just like, I am not going to be able to figure out what they want from me in some of these cases. It's Friday the 12th. Alright, so I'm not confident that I have what he needs, but I figured I'd at least poke at it and also double check. Well, that wasn't very smart of me. Anything down here? Oh, yeah. Oh, look at those guys. Strange frog creatures. I'm gonna drown. I literally have a mask with me too. I'm just trying not to actively waste it. Oh, these respawn. Or imagine leaving a place where someone lives and then coming back and stuff has been built. You're like, oh wow, stuff respawned. And then you just go breaking all the shit he spent the last week rebuilding because he broke it the last time. Yep. Oh, a charcoal grill. Okay, something like a grill might be needed to make the glazed vegetables. I'm not sure. So, nope. Ta-da! That's one. Simple motor, not broken motor. As you'd expect, yeah, but I'm like, do I know how to make? I'm so smart. I can get up here just fine. I get to steal what's up here. It's a balloon cart. That's definitely a thingy for... Oop. A golden egg? What does that do? I can't have the other eggs? Oh, weird. Let's chow down on some of these. Probably shouldn't have eaten this, honestly. It's probably useful to have the widest variety of food items possible so you can immediately give them to somebody if they want one, without necessarily having to craft it. I mean, once you have the recipes, it's not that hard. Alright, so I need to figure out how to make a simple motor. Specifically, a fixed simple motor, which I don't think I have a recipe for. So that's something we get to worry about now. This guy's really helpful for me getting the recipe to be able to build this fishing rod stand, though. Here it is. Lucky number 15. Ra-ta-ta-ta. Alright, let's put my mask on. Thought I had, it's a mask. And I can die a bit less this time while I go down here. Is that a chest? Ocean planters, so we can do underwater planting just like in the other game. Outdoor planters are a whole part of Subnautica. Salvaged lamp. A power box. I'm lucky I might be able to find other stuff. Oh, I'm taking damage from the cold down here. Okay. I'm taking way more damage from the cold down here. Okay, nope, I went too far down. Okay, so we have a form of depth limit to worry about. Where you take damage just from going down deep enough, or even certain areas might be different temperatures, but it definitely seems associated with depth so far. That's interesting in its own right, because a funny part of Subnautica that's very amusing actually is that like its primary limitations were based on depth because of the pressure that the water exerts when you're down far enough, just like in real life essentially. But that it was all built around like, oh, this vehicle can go this deep so far, and this vehicle can go this deep so far, and that was a decent limitation. Yeah. Oh, okay. It did automatically add the new air tank. That was a decent limitation because of the fact that you needed vehicles for air, for the most part. The powered vehicle had a source of air, so you needed to use the vehicle to breathe, usually. And the vehicle was also required so that you could just go fast. Like the idea of doing everything... The idea of doing everything without a vehicle sounds hellish, because you'd be going very slowly, you'd be vulnerable to enemies, and you wouldn't be able to breathe. But there is the funny quirk that in Subnautica, you're immune to pressure as a person. Just you, the human being in that game, are completely immune to the effects of the water, and has a very specific approach on everything else, effect on everything else. Is this thing dangerous? Is anything in this game dangerous? It kind of looks dangerous, but it seems like I'm fine. Looks very bitey. I am wondering when Subnautica 2 will come out, which I believe is what it will be called. I know we played a second Subnautica game that was called Below Zero, but as far as I'm aware, 2 is going. The next one's going to be called 2, and Below Zero is considered a side project, which makes sense. It was honestly really disappointing. It was fun to go back for a number of reasons. Oh, hello. That's a wild item. We really should have... That honestly looked like it was perfectly fine, and I shouldn't have taken it apart. But Subnautica Below Zero was pretty disappointing because it turns out that the Subnautica experience doesn't scale well to side projects. It kind of needs the big map to make a lot of it make sense. In particular, what was rough about Subnautica is that Below Zero really failed to recreate the overall depth element of the game, so there wasn't much of a progression to it necessarily in the same way. And when you did finally get to dive down, it was kind of just one giant linear hallway, like with one stealth section. And you just kind of played this one linear path, and that was the whole process. Oh, I am become tired. What's the time icon mean? Oh, that's my breathing. That's my air when I'm not masked up. Somewhat in the somewhat confusing context of just being shown as time. Like, I guess it's how much time I have left to eat, but or to live, but Doop. Okay, so we have a bit of clarity. Definitely could have used, would have been nice to have just remembered it the first time, but I have a bit more clarity on the fact that I do specifically need to come back with... I don't want stuff for every single pack of boxes that keep spawning. I do need to come back with specifically what's called a simple motor. So I need to keep an eye out for the ability to even make that, which I might not even be able to make. Don't know if you need to salvage enough motors to be able to craft one. Here's where it would be helpful if stuff was more searchable. I should double check to see if it became searchable or not, or who knows what. But I believe you can't, like, actually... Okay, there's a... Is it the same cruise ship? Probably. I'm back. Okay. Friendships. Oh, Okay, radio forecast? That's interesting. I can find a way to do that. Oh, total profit. The cafe made $125. $25 for fun and $50 for miscellaneous, whatever that means. Total profit, 200. That's what those numbers add up to. Okay. And I don't have the... I need to figure out... Okay, let's check to see if I can open the clothing shop, because they'll probably buy clothing stuff. And I'm pretty sure I know who to employ there. Look at this angry-looking bear. Oh, immediately moved on with his life. Did I just accidentally start eating? How did I do that? Oh, look at the sulking bear.
I would have thought a destination like Critter Cove would have more to offer as far as food goes. Guess I was wrong, Softy.
He calls me Softy. How do I adopt you into the house? Anyway. Repairs of meat person covering shop are complete. The structure is in an operational state. Marrow should find a searching database tailor to operate this business. This unit is authorized to supply Marrow with a reward for your assistance in completing this task. If Marrow gives this unit a moment, I shall remove the scaffolding and complete the construction. Everyone's giving me beds. I'm getting messages. How am I supposed to process this? There, everyone go inside there. It's exciting, right? I was really hoping to try eating all sorts of exotic treats, but there isn't enough places to sink my teeth into around here. Sad. Kung Fu deer? A headband? And a... I guess that's just his workout setup, though. Bambo! Okay. I get the joke here, I guess.
Oh yeah, just check out these gains.
Okay. I can't. I tried to go for a Sylvester Stallone voice, and I just ended up on fucking Patrick Warburton again. That's what they normally like. Look, okay, yep, just full camo get up, and the Rambo fucking headband. They cannot resist crop tops and belly peak. It's funny. Let's see. So this place is open now, except it's also closed because it's the wrong time of day. Also, I don't know how to find person that I want to have work here. Gotta run around and hope I spot a tiger. Jar. Need to open a jar. Yep. Nothing new from Hugo. I find it surprising that nobody ever speaks with, like, a lower voice. Like, they speak with lower voices than each other, but not, like, an actually low-pitched ever voice. There's just slightly lower ones. Is that them? Is that Jasper? There you are.
Sharp. You have, like, the best timing in the whole island, Marrow. I was just about to go looking for you. You will not believe what I found. A treadmill. Isn't that the most... I'm not going to ever buy anything from any of you people. Money's hard to get and items are easy to get. Come back here. I got a job for you at the clothing shop. Oh, never mind. They don't like it. What? Just because I've got an upbeat personality, you think I'm interested in working at the clothing shop? For shame, Marrow. Not everyone fits neatly into your little boxes. I'll try my best, but the idea of working with public is giving me anxiety already. Fuck, I think that did come up before too. Look at the little dance. It does awkwardly look like an imported dance. Alright, let's sleep. So what bed was I just given again? Feeling a bit taunted that I keep getting increasingly elaborate beds that no one will actually use with me. Why are the pillows so shiny? Weird bed. Okay. A salvage lamp, a power box.
Even worse beds. Caution, giant child. Flower. Oh, give to the museum. It explicitly says. Got it. So it's like a weird valuable. So let's put it with furniture, I guess. It also says give to the museum. Got it. Technically crafting. So we're saving time now. Mostly me. It was self-inflicted, me being dumb. But also now this entire thing is full. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Keep my slop total down here as a mark of shame. Okay, some of these things are becoming too complex to include around here. Maybe crate and barrel can move. Oh, and a car seat. So many beds. These are at least technically furniture. They can live in a slightly different spot. For all that matters. Okay, $210. Okay, so now it makes more sense how you make money in this game. 210 is not an amazing amount of money, but it's a pretty good start because it's only going to go higher from now. That's a reason to want to increase your tourists, but we also need to be able to make them happy. They're all kind of pissed about the lack of things around here because it's just they went all the way to an island for a cafe instead of dumbbells. Ah, it's a land shark.
Walking around really gives you a chance to just think. Life can be pretty stressful sometimes, and walking is a good way to clear your mind. Whiskers, I was just about to say something else, but I totally forgot what.
Mind is too cleared, as it turns out. Let's see, this place doesn't open yet, so I can't even check how things are going or fire them to try somebody else. The way they got mad at me, I don't know, maybe Pokey wants to work at a clothing shop? Is there Pokey? Like a sewing machine? I don't know who wants to work as a... I don't even know if I have a current person that can. Maybe Hugo's just like actually just really into... Maybe he's just so into people and wants to show off that he's like, yeah, okay, let's talk about duds. He did ask me for clothing, but I feel like all of them probably will. And it's supposed to be a test that you give them the right like category of clothing so that they like you. Okay, so does this now... Yep. There we go. So those are now harvestable, and if I keep going, they can become more harvestable. In the long term, when I make more planters, I definitely would want to plant the same kind of plants near each other. Also, just maybe space them out, because selecting the correct one is a bit of a challenge. Okay, so let's check my blueprints. What I want to know is whether or not I even have the beginnings of a recipe for a fixed motor, simple motor. Forge. Simple motor. Okay. Where do I craft a simple motor? Is it my normal inventory? There. It is listed, so it must be somewhere around here. Simple forge. Simple motor. Okay. I might be dumb. I had access to this recipe the entire time. It's just a lot of lists to scan. They just like fresh air. That makes it worth being on an island. Jasper's gonna be disappointed in me. And so the main recipe is, yeah, so the main objective is actually just to finish this objective and then also be able to afford the next upgrade, which is expensive. Oh, hello. 3 blue shells for some friendship with Pokey. I'm going to run out of shells, I think. 4 cinder blocks for Hugo. I guess that makes sense. Just likes to carry heavy things. Yeah, I've got cinder blocks. Boy, howdy do I. They've mostly wanted things I already have, but crafting a specific complex recipe is a bit tougher. Not 8 AM yet? Oh, I guess not. I guess I must wake up really early. Wait, you wanted the shells, right?
Marrow, I just want to say it's not terrible to see you today.
Here you go.
Hey, it's exactly what I asked for.
There's how you make some money. These guns are only for show. There you go. It's like another $100. I don't know if it's any better than what you'd get otherwise, but I want everybody to like me, and it's important. Okay, so yeah, it says right here that he specifically likes exercise gear, which makes sense. I would like the business to open so I can fire Jasper. Oh, he's freaking out. He's freaking out.
For a second there, I didn't think I'd be able to catch you. You're a lot faster than you look, Meryl. You might be asking why I ran you down. Well, I found something cleaning out my house you might like. It's this weird key thing. I bet it can open some door out there you can't just kick down. Okay, gonna leave you to it. I bet you got a ton of awesome stuff to do. Woof.
Friendship, though. Okay, it's past 2 hearts. I think that's the threshold for the first key. Like across the board. All right, Jasper, it's time to come to work. I promise it'll be a short shift. Okay, Jasper lives here. Jasper's not home. I made this face the wrong... Oh, wow. That animation got weird. Okay, so I clearly made this face the wrong direction. There we go.
Yeah. It's a tripping hazard.
Oh, new note. Was that there a minute ago? Help wanted. Someone to recover a clothing pattern from the sunken city. Come see me in the clothing shop. Are you here now? Oh, you can go inside. I guess that makes sense because they have to stock like a crazy amount of stuff in here. Got a tank top with a paw pattern on it. Funny nerd clothes. An entire loom, but only for crafting these things. So yeah, so you can't craft stuff with the loom. Oh, it's the shark with the pearl earring. That's probably not a shark, actually. I also don't see a pearl earring. Okay, that's Salvador Dali. That's the girl with the pearl earring. Those are entire costumes. Don't know if I know that one.
Oh, you're here. You must have seen my message. Good, good. I didn't know who else to turn to help. You're always so busy, but I promised to make this quick. I think I figured out a new outfit you could be of use. I was doing some reading about clothing that people in the olden days used to wear and came across a story of something called a wetsuit. Amazingly, this suit can keep you warm even in the deepest depths of the ocean. I just knew I'd have to make some. But, I don't know how. So I'm gonna need to get my hands on a clothing pattern so that I can follow. The only place that I know around here that might have something like that is the sunken city to the south. I know it's a lot to ask, but I need you to find it for me. If you help me out, I'll be able to make wetsuits and sell them here at the shop. You simply must lend a hand, Sharp. Yeah. Now I think that's probably the somewhat generic, like, here's a mission prompt, and then now they're gonna be like, probably the dialogue about how they're doing a terrible job here. You look fine to me, so what are you doing here? I'm actually really glad you stopped in to talk to me. I mean, I'm still totally mad at you for giving me this job, but at least when I'm chatting, I'm not actually working. You'd think working with clothes would be awesome, but no one tells you just how boring it is, Sharp. Separate stuff here. 3D glasses, pixel shades. They've got meme items in here. Cat eye glasses, star glasses, heart glasses. Cool shades, but on a stand, I guess? A lot of opportunities for glasses. So you buy glasses from the merchant, and then you go in and buy clothes from around the room, basically, which probably change every day on a rotation. Alright, well now I can't fire you because I gotta do a quest. Obviously I want to unlock the wetsuit. You've ruined your life by being useful. So I feel bad that they're mad at me, dang. Oh, up here you can see which one's which, so it's... The one is the wetsuit. Okay. I thought I was gonna see them change into their costume and run over there. So I was a bit surprised when they were just kind of already there.
And away we go.
This way, though. So this place is gonna be a whole thing. Don't know if we're gonna make it to the other guy with the new motor yet. Be a little busy. So this place looks like it has a lot of verticality to it. Okay, so it's like some of the buildings that we've seen, but they're above ground now. Okay, now maybe not all the way above ground. They're partially above ground. I forgot to refill my air tank. So this is one of the places you can explore like for a while. Yeah, it's not one of the islands. From the distance I thought it might be one of the islands. Iron bench, new category. Oh, there's like piping and stuff. We slowly dismantle the remains of society. We learn all new tricks. No, it is dismantling it. I think some of the items don't have a jiggle to them. Throws me for a bit. Let me in! Let me in! Definitely already know how to make dumbbells. Let's save some energy. Me pointlessly following the stairs even though I'm swimming. Hello. These are a lot of tanks. I have that poster. It's underwater poster. Blasting charge to get inside here, and that's so it's a diving shop. Okay, that's interesting. Little structured goal right there. So they show you a diving shop that you need a blasting charge to get into, which means you need to now learn how to make a blasting charge.
They made it very difficult. I'm amazed that you can just pick up a salvaged wardrobe, but for the other stuff you need to dismantle it and stuff. I'm on my way to dying. Will we watch a small animal person drown? Uh-oh. Oh, and I'm also exhausted. Just add that to the pile. Every meter is down! No! I'm alive. Did you enjoy the stress? I'm walking on water. That was stressful. Okay, so we can in fact not do this. Let's head west and give that guy his thing. I think I might have died actually. I think it might have finished fading to black, and I noticed that all of my meters are shorter, which makes me think that I did actually die. Who's pinging me? 1 second. There we go. Oh. Let's head down this way. I think we might have just seen what happens when you actually do drown. It spawned me back at, because I was close enough that it wasn't clear if I teleported, but my health went slightly higher, and all of my meters went down by a maximum amount. And that's terrifying. I just realized midway through, I'm like, oh, my tank's running out. Like, that's not the biggest deal. And then I'm like, wait, no, I'm really deep into this process, and it's gonna be really hard to get back to the surface. Yeah, my maximum meters are down. Oh. I think I can't run. Oh, because I'm exhausted. That's not necessarily because of the other thing. There we go. I'm a good friend.
Well, I'll be a drowned rat. I didn't think you'd actually be able to do it. Might have underestimated you. Have you? Name's Riggs O'Malley. I run this old rig. Right, pleasure to meet you. Well, if nothing else, I'm a rat of my word. Take this blueprint. You never know when you're gonna need to blast something out of your way.
I see. The timing. I think it said you know a thing or two. I think I messed up.
Ha, so I did. Well, how about I tell you the secret to farming underwater? Oh, I see you already learned that. Well, afraid not much else I can teach you then. You're welcome to buy oil from me though, got plenty of that.
his role is to teach you a thing I already know. It's funny. I already know small ocean planter. Blasting charge.
Well, it looks like you managed to figure out the secret of aqua farming. Good for you. You're able to grow a bunch of new types of plants that won't do so well on water. Now, I must be back, not do so well out of the water. I must be back to work. This rig ain't gonna run itself after all. By the way, if you ever need some oil, got plenty of that. One thing this old bucket has in spades is oil. Careful, it's not exactly safe around here. Hey, you wouldn't happen to know any restaurants nearby that do outpost delivery, would ya? Need something a little different from my usual grub.
That's how I met you. 99, $4 each. Got it. I really need to craft some plastic or something. Let's see if this doesn't open up. Yeah, this is still open. I don't know if they like ever lay a new golden egg. That might be a limited number of collectibles. Actually, it might be a unique item, given that you're supposed to give it to the museum that I have not made yet. Question is, whose personality is suitable for the museum? Also, whoa. Oh, that's funny. This is just, we learned from the boat before, this is just me, my character model being duplicated. But I switched this menu while the boat was moving, so my physical character model just phased through the screen. Because it kept moving. That's funny. Blasting charge? A broken clock! Ah! Okay. This harms me. Okay, so I should not have been selling my, okay, we have the gameplay figured out a little bit more now, so I can make some better choices. So I sold a bunch of crafting items because I thought they were scrap and that they seemed to not be usable in any way, so I thought this was oh, this is how you make your money. Now we know that your primary income actually comes from the just kind of time moving forward and these tourists coming in, and if you have places they can spend money, then you end up making money. That's how that actually works. So I don't need to sell my scrap anymore, but it does mean that I need to now go back out and find more ruins that have more clocks in them and so on. Which isn't the biggest deal because I was just at one. I just need to go back there, but with scuba tanks that are actually full. Ra-da-da-da. This takes a real amount of time though. Got it. The Jasper objective has not quit yet. So I can't afford the next tourist thingy. Metal frames. Anything else in progress? Oh. Part of my logic sometimes is just to get projects moving whenever I just see like I have a ton of something that I probably don't need to have that much of. It's like, why not craft 10 more of stuff every now and then? Metal frame is for the thingy. Alright. Do. Yeah, some of these pieces of salvage will be harder to store. But now I know that they're probably useful. More cook pasta I know what to do with. There we go, that stuff mostly sorted with. Got 3 keys. I want to answer a question that I've had most of this episode, and I've been thinking to get back to. Oh, what's that? I think I might know where a key is. I mean, a locked thing is. Let's head on back. So I explored a cave at the end of the demo, and I had no way of opening it. Or, sorry. I think I remember there being a chest in the cave I explored, but couldn't open it yet. But I'm not 100% sure on that. I definitely remember exploring the cave and thinking this is a place that might come up later, because it looks like something. But anyway, it's just in the back of this island, so easy thing to check while we're waiting for stuff to craft. But also prepping to close this episode out, so this could be a cool note to end things on, unless I'm completely wrong and dumb. Start the episode getting a bunch of keys, maybe end it with using one? I hope. What is this? These are just everywhere now. So many little ice cream things just washing up everywhere. Which is a weird through line, honestly. And how'd they get over those rocks? Well, that's something, either way. What is that? The crystal skull. Is that just a... Yeah, give it to the museum. Well, it was worth checking. Yeah, I might have imagined the other part, or... Wait. Oh, ow. It might have not been a chest, it might have been like a locked door. Definitely need more splashy noises for when you fall in water sometimes. Oop. Got it. Ah. I have not, in fact, nailed it. Nothing hiding back here. Hello. There's a grill in here. I'm not sure if I can say the items in this cave make sense, but I can at least say that it now makes more sense as a space because there in fact are things in it instead of no things in it. Because there was a sense of like, this is an oddly bespoke location, but it seems to serve no purpose. Can't craft, yeah, can't gather hay bales. Guess birds really like this place. I definitely feel like I found a locked door before. We'll just have to see if I can find them in the future. At the very least, we found a crystal skull, so now we have like 3 items waiting for the museum, like 3 or 4. Alright. That's gonna be it for today. Tomorrow, we're almost certainly gonna be engaging with that blasting cap and figuring out how to go from there. So I'll see you next time.